Oh, bro, this looks sick. Oh, there's a black guy's a yellow mage. Others other priests beliefs yellow mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. Botanist. Botanist knowledge covers a wide variety of plants and herbs. She can create mixtures with strong healing properties or alternatives. Alternatively, she can use her knowledge to create potent poisons. The boxer. Underground boxing ring has taught the boxer how to deal with the opponents barehanded. The boxer excels at close quarters combat. Journalist. Having covered wars, coup d'etats, and other disasters, a journalist has picked up various skills that help her survive. Persuasion skills definitely not being last on that list. Having fought in war since he was 13, ex-soldier excels at ranged combat and has a great aim with most firearms. He still looks 13. The occultist focuses on the creative use of the otherworldly powers while not as strong as and harmful and offensive skills. Her ability is no less impressive when used properly. The doctor skill set is mainly focused in curing different status ailments and analyzing the possible weaknesses in enemy anatomy. The mechanic is adept at crafting her own makeshift weapons and traps. Along with mechanical skills, she also understands more complicated machinery. Um, I'm kind of thinking between these two and the journalist. Hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure I go to the dashboard and change the game. Oops. Let's do this. Do fear and hunger to Termina. Actually, I guess I could just keep it here, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could do. Let me do a coin. Well, yeah. Let me look up a dice roller. Dice roll. Wait, but uh, what are we putting their number as? We'll I can't even do a coin flip. That's two. We'll do two coin flips. Okay. It has flip two coins. Okay. So a three-sided dice, three-sided coin. Yo, this should be a three-sided coin, honestly. I'm gonna make one right now in real life. Okay. So we're gonna do yellow mage will be we'll just keep it between these two maybe. I do kind of fuck with her. The yellow mage looks cool. Plus, I can relate. I'm trying to decide between the yellow mage, the botanist, and the journalist. So I want to do like a coin flip, but there's three characters I'm trying to decide between. Oh wait, but she's in a wheelchair. That's kind of badass. It was not this hard on Fear and Hunger 1. Three-sided dice roll. There's a web app. Okay. Three-sided dice roll. Roll a dot. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be. He's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. So we're going to roll. Start. Oh wait, did I just say go instead? Okay. All right. Let's just randomize this real quick and then stop and then we'll go. Here. It start. Listen, we're gonna refresh because it just starts off rip. So we're just gonna click go. We got 1. Okay, so we're gonna do the yellow mage. That's a badass name. But we're gonna do harder. Easy mode, fear and hunger mode, and oh my god, pussy monster type shit. You feel me? No, give me a full text adventure. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. You were born and raised in the raging heats of Abyssonia, the continent with a long history embedded with chaos and warring factions. Those fools, the people around you, waged wars over ancient disputes and grudges started by long-gone ancestors. But that is how it has always been. The people of Abyssonia held ancestors and their spirits on a godlike pedestal. But it's not like it was any better in the north, in the continent of Europa. Those fools worshipped ancient deities that none of them had ever seen with their own eyes. And they certainly had their disputes as well. A great war after another. You know, it'd been cool if you could carry your ending over to this game. That would be fire. Within their borders, they dragged everyone into their mess. Like, maybe just like a mention or something. They had set their eyes on Abyssonia now because of its strategic position in securing and access to oil and other raw materials from the east. It was only a matter of time before their troops would march on your land. You were not going to die because some faceless puppeteers chose to focus their magnifying glasses on your home country this time, despite your young age, decided to leave. So everybody has their own story too, right? Take your family to Chak, take your father's memento. Soulstone or Chak. What the fuck's a Chak? That's fire. I'd honestly dead ass. I think when I'm laying in bed, I'll put up my Steam Deck and I'll run through all their stories. I'll probably just do that. Oh, that's fire. So basically, he's my goat. Now, what the fuck's a Chak though? You know what? I'm not leaving my family behind. But mourn your departure. They want you to have something to remember them by. We'll just say the Chak. You had considered yourself as successfully dead inside, not swayed by emotions, but it took a lot of effort to convince yourself that you wouldn't miss your family. You still obviously had weaknesses to weed out. You headed to the City of the Sun. Yeah, that would be cool. City of the Sun, Amon, to educate yourself in spiritualism and religion. You were no slog. Physically. Sloth? I don't know. But you always considered your intellect your true forte. And just like that, you were accepted as an apprentice after some preliminary tests. At the same time, news about the Great War closing Abyssonian borders were all they could talk on the radio. Amon was far from the borders, and it would probably remain safe for a good while even after war broke. You figured you'd still have plenty of time to learn at the temple and leave the country before it was too late. At the Temple of Amon, you were given a choice to learn various different schools of spiritualism. Learn worship in Europa, learn magic from Eastern sanctuaries, learn methods of your home country. I want to either do one of these. Magic would be nice though. But what is my home country's method? So isn't it... when I saw the yellow mage, they're just dismembering my body in the first game. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, cause the tiger bites, so if he hollers, let him go. My mama told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Alright. Meditation. You were talented and praised for your quick learning at the temple, but that came as no surprise to you. You knew you were smarter than most of these old geezers. They only possessed knowledge you wanted. Once you had that, they served no purpose to you. That's real shit. More time you spent at the temple, more pathetic the priests of Amon started to look in your eyes. Religion in general started to look dubious too after examining how the world functioned. Most religious doctrines were folded to accommodate the current ruling class. Religion was used as a mere tool to control masses more than anything else. Dedicating your life to worship would equal dedicating your life to kings and queens of the time. You had left your home because you didn't want to die fighting someone else's war, so why would you waste your life serving someone else's in turn? Around this time, you found an old scroll from one of the many Amon libraries. The scroll mentioned an old sect of magical practitioners originating from Eastern sanctuaries whose worldview seemed more appealing to you. Yellow mages differ from your typical priest. Instead of dedicating their lives to worship, gods existed for them. Their force was to be harnessed to further one's own personal growth and agenda. That sounds badass. Instead of finding order from the commandments laid out by the older gods, yellow mages reveled in chaos. Chaos was a natural state the world would return to time and time again, so why even try to force it to anything else? You quit at the Temple of Amon and decided to head east in pursuit of these yellow mages. You traveled beyond your home continent, ultimately finding yourself at the narrow streets of Eastern sanctuaries. You get acquainted with the local temples, even they had adopted the worship of Almer as the main religion. Eastern sanctuaries were no better than the temples of Amon in that regard. If anything, religion was even more prevalent there and dictated the way people were to live and die. You were looked down upon by the scholars and religious leaders of the area because of your very public opinions that didn't bother you. You knew better. In time, your conviction convinced the facets you wanted. You were approached by a group of traveling mages who wore colorful attires. The yellow mages that were still around in this day and age were reduced to small separate groups wandering around the world to study all fields of the otherworldly. The group saw the potential in you and offered a place among them. You liked what you heard and decided to join the wandering group. What did you specialize in? Advanced magic. You learned herding. The path of learning and self-growth knew no end. Your travels brought you to a small border town in Eastern Sanctuaries. There you met a curious person, Hadil Azif, a self-proclaimed wizard from the Far East. Despite his pretentious appearance, his family name Azif was well known and even somewhat feared in certain occult circles, which gave his claims at least some credibility. He was gathering a group of adventurers to accompany him on a perilous quest. He had inherited a map from his late grandfather that was supposed to lead him to the infamous dungeons of fear and hunger itself. The place used to be a noteworthy location of pilgrimage for many aspiring mages and priests in the distant past. The yellow mages you had spent time with previously told ominous tales about the dungeons as well. Initially, you dismissed these talks, only to be haunted by the most brutal nightmares on the following night. Something was calling for you. You had to witness the place yourself. You joined the motley crew of adventurers Azif had managed to put together and traveled through war-torn Europa. Most of the crew quit halfway to Rondon because of how difficult it was to cross borders during those chaotic times. The closer to the destination you got, more feverish your dreams became. The remaining members of your ragtag fellowship were visibly sick from stress and otherworldly pressure that had befallen on you the moment you set out on your quest. The breaking point was the day you were to finally arrive at the dungeons. A heavy fog drowned your camp and made navigation impossible. Using compass did no good, as the thing was just spinning circles wildly. Distant growls and howls created unrest. Not that there were any need for that, as superstition and constant misfortune had already convinced your fellow travelers that this trip was cursed from the start. Your companions panicked and scattered to the mist. I did beat it. I got ending D. I'm gonna go back to it. I plan to go back to it and try another ending. But I got ending D. So I wanted to try this game first, see how far I get. If I plan on just trying to push more, I will. After that, I might either hop on Omori to take a quick fear and hunger break, or I'll go back to part 1 and try again. That's my plan. Yeah. Azif himself had been sick from constant nightmares for half the trip already. You left him curled up in a fetal position in his tent and ventured forward to your own. After walking for a while, you started to make out something behind the thick white veil. The mist reveled structures of some kind. It's the ending where I ascended to become a new god, and I picked that I would pass my gospel, but that I descended and killed all the warring tribes, all the warring kingdoms. So yeah, that was that. But hey, what's done is done. Um, I was trying to look for my party members. I don't know if maybe if I found the floating head guy, if that would have changed something. Um, in the new god realm or whatever. But and I was looking around, but I looked around and I ended up walking into this guy. So, but yeah. You got to a set of old ruins, or they looked more like a measly pile of rubble now. If it wasn't for the dreadful aura emanating from deep within, you couldn't tell there was anything remarkable about this place whatsoever. Near the main entrance arc, there was a makeshift archaeological site with tents and digging equipment. The site looked abandoned. On the other side, there was a side entrance to the dungeons with stairs leading down to the darkness below. I guess we can check the tents. The archaeological site seemed relatively new, maybe a couple years old at tops. There were no signs of people. Whoever had set it up had long abandoned this place, the place too. All the documents and reports were written in Bremen, so you couldn't tell what exactly these people were looking for. This might have been just a regular archaeological excursion that stumbled into their certain doom unknowingly. If these truly were the dungeons of fear and hunger, then even in their current state, they would surely swallow unprepared tourists whole. Damn, people be tourists just checking it out. Near the main entrance arc, there was a makeshift arc. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, if this is the exact same thing, right? They're literally just picking the first game's entrance, correct? Okay. Um. Damn, that's kind of cool. Go to the side entrance. Cautiously, you walk down the slippery stairs only to find a cave-in. The hallway had totally collapsed, and there seemed to be no way around it. Buried under the rubble, there was an old skeleton in a medieval leather armor crushed under tons of rocks. You didn't want to suffer the same fate with the skeleton, so you returned back. Near the main entrance, why wouldn't I loot it? The moment you stepped inside the dungeon walls, you felt immense otherworldly pressure. You understood that the place would drain any normal person to the brink of madness and starvation in a matter of mere hours. You had to be efficient about this. Even if the day was still bright, the darkness seemed to suffocate all light and you could barely see anything ahead of you. You lit up a torch. Oh, okay. That's fire. I love text-based adventure shit like this, so. You stood at the vestibule of the dungeon. To your left, you saw a doorway leading to what seemed like a kitchen. There's a small room with old wooden furniture in front of you, and to your right, there was a closed door. Check out the kitchen. The room had small stools around a large wooden table covered in cobwebs and old stains. At the end of the room, there were old cupboards and kitchen utilities that collapsed on the ground. The other corner had a row of wooden barrels. The barrels might have once stored food items, but that was hundreds of years ago. There was nothing useful there anymore. Suddenly, you heard loud banging and screeching coming from the entrance hall. Adrenaline was rushing through you as you ran back to see what was causing the noise. The closed door was jolting with the hinges. Whatever it was created an inhuman guttural sound between its swing to the door. You checked the room for any good spots to hide and decided to crouch behind a bookshelf. The place gave you a good vantage point while hiding you in the shadows. The door crashed open. You saw a dark silhouette of a gigantic malformed being pushed through the doorway. The creature made gurgling noises as it was slowly wandering to the kitchen. You used this chance to sneak past the thing to the dark corridor where it came from, only the creature had clearly gotten used to the darkness as it sensed you the moment you got out of your hiding spot. You charged to the unknown darkness without a second thought. You ran as fast as you could, creating distance to the malformed beast with each step. You couldn't see much in the darkness, but a doorframe that had a light shining through its cracks caught your attention. You tackled the door open and stumbled to an overgrown courtyard, quickly glancing back at the dark corridor. You noticed that the beast was nowhere to be seen. You figured that the last rays of the setting sun still kept it at bay. You took a breather and slowly walked across the yard. The grass had taken a sickly yellowish color, and the setting sun created ominous shadows as its rays hit the lone gallows standing at the center of the enclosure. As you managed to focus your thoughts, you realized that there was an additional voice echoing in your head. Something or someone was calling you from the depths of this forsaken fortress. There was something very curious about this echo. You needed to find its source, not like you had a choice, but to delve deeper as the sun was rapidly setting down, stripping you from the last barrier that kept the murderous beast hiding in the shadows. The courtyard led to another door to the darkness. You pushed forward. You were at the foyer of the dungeons. The hall was large. To your left was the laboratory. To your right was a long corridor leading to total darkness before you rose to a large stairway up. Oh, that's the bathroom. The dark corridor and the stairway. Stairway. The westward led to an old Marian sacrificial altar with a skeleton crucified to it. Next to the altar, there was a side path leading deeper inside the fortress. The altar was a typical ritual crucifix used to worship Almer, the Ascended One. A sacrifice would be put on the cross, and their blood would slowly be draining for days to come. Traditionally, such rituals were used for protection. Almer would look after the immediate surroundings for as long as the blood was running down the cross. The last sacrifice this cross saw must have been this skeleton. There was no blood dripping from the cross anymore, so no protection from Almer either. Check the side path. The path was a narrow corridor crudely made from misshapen bricks and stone. It looked like the floor had collapsed at certain points, but you were able to hop over the trench with ease. A large room opened up before you. The room stood out with its finer decor, spiral floor tiling, and its many bookcases covering the walls. The south end corner of the room had a small doorway shrouded in darkness. The north end corner was more dilapidated with its caved-in ceiling and all. Most of the books that were still left had been growing mold for hundreds of years that were a handful of manuscripts that appeared surprisingly new. Do we worship Gorgoroth again? Or Sylvian? Thick Skin Bible. I mean, hey. You got Skin Bible Gorgoroth. The manuscripts all seem to be part of a bigger compilation, and you would have loved to have all of them with you, but you had a job to do, and you couldn't burden yourself with too much extra luggage. A large room opened up before you. The room stood out with its finer decor. Oh yeah. We will check the doorway. Your torch slowly lit up the small room and revealed a wooden desk with drawers, a carpet that was made from Eastern sanctuaries, judging by its patterns, and a partly eaten corpse that seems to be part of the archaeological expedition. Search the desk. The desk was trashed. Someone must have searched the desk. Most of the valuables have been looted a long time already. Opening the drawer revealed only old and dusty letters of no importance. The bottom drawer, however, seemed to be stuck. Took the drawer a couple times and managed to force it open. A lucky coin rolled out the drawer. Faint whining and moaning could be heard from a partly eaten archaeologist. The corpse was trying to get on his feet as it stumbled up. A group of keys fell from his lap. Picked up the prison keys. Slowly, one step at a time, the ghoul approached you with his mouth stretched unnaturally open. Oh. Finish the chant and focus all your hatred and fury on a concentrated spot on the ghoul's soft torso. Like a vortex, the energy tore the archaeologist's skin and rotten meat and left a gaping hole in their place. To surprise, the ghoul kept on advancing towards you as if nothing had happened. You had never faced a living dead before, and it seemed more traditional means of harm had very little impact on someone who felt no fear or pain. You backed away from the room, yet the ghoul kept on following you. You cautiously hopped over the collapsed floor in the corridor leading up to the library. The creature was not as agile and instead face planted on the ground as it tripped on the rubble. The ghoul was waist deep in the trench, unable to climb back up. Desperately, he tried reaching out for you with his blood-soaked hands. The whines and growls turned into agitated shrieks as it furiously tried to snatch you. It looked like the creature was stuck. You figured you'd best just leave the area for now and explore elsewhere. You were at the foyer of the dungeons. The hall was large, To your oh yeah. We will do the laboratory now, I guess. There's up a row of old grimy toilet seatings, old blood stains were mixed with what looked like semen. You wondered how and why you knew such an exquisite little detail. There's nothing much in this toilets. They were just what one expected them to be. Well, we're not gonna jump down. Oh wait. Oh, that was different. Damn. Fuck. The room had numerous other torture devices as well. Most of them would probably be inoperative to this day and age. Among them, you saw an old reinforced chest, and at the back of the room, you saw a corridor leading to the cells. This looked old. It might well have been medieval for all you knew. As you tried opening it, you realized the lock was still fully functioning. You couldn't open it without a proper key. You felt a cold draft run across the chamber. The draft seemed to be guiding you towards a dark corridor at the end of the room. Loud creaks and groans could be heard behind you. Something big had entered the foyer. You figured it must have been a malformed archaeologist from before. The sun must have set, which made it possible for the creature to advance through the courtyard. The creature must have had your scent as his footsteps clearly closed in on you at a rapid pace. You acted fast. The corridor that opened up multiple cells, doors covering each side. At the end, there was a large bar sealing off a staircase. Only a rusty old lock stood in your way towards the deeper darkness. Pick the gate at the end of the corridor. Here the creature trashed the nearby torture chamber. He was right at your heels. You couldn't see him in the darkness, but you could sense his intense hatred homing in on you. The gate was locked with a reinforced lock. You tried to remain cool as you hoped for the prison keys to work. The beast was already turning towards you as you opened the gate and stepped inside, only seconds before the malformed monster smashing against the bars. Violently, the creature tried to reach for you while making low grunt noises from his swollen throat. The bars and the gate seemed to hold the beast for now, but you didn't want to stay and find out whether the thing could eventually break in. Instead, you took the stairs deeper to the darkness. The thought you crossed your mind: if darkness had twisted those poor sods to become mindless beasts, would the same fate await you if you stayed as the dungeons for a long enough? The stairs became sticky from old gore and blood. The deeper you got, the air was stale and had rotten smell to it. The voice inside your head got louder. You still couldn't make sense of any words, but it was definitely calling for you. Deeper. You had to get deeper. That much was clear. You entered a huge... I wonder if there's like a full fucking game in this alone. This is actually crazy. Maybe I get the good ending. I get the true ending in this. Hold on, let me text my brother real quick. Make sure he's good. Yeah, this is... I like this though. My brother's been at McDonald's for an hour. Unless he made it home and I just didn't hear him. I have fries from yesterday right here, but the free McDonald's fries, if he went and got it, you know. You entered a huge chamber full of partly buried skeletons and rotting corpses laying about. The ground had a thick layer of dry blood and filth which had accrued around the chamber walls over the years. Each step you took echoed to dis... You know what? Let me check if he's been home, and I just didn't hear him. One sec. That's crazy. My brother's dead has been at McDonald's waiting for the large fries, the free fries, for over an hour. That's insane. Each step he took echoed to dizzying heights. You couldn't see the chamber ceiling. The walls just rose up forever to the darkness. There were two staircases in the chamber. One led to the ground level you had just escaped, while the other one led to lower levels. In the middle of the chamber, there was a rather new-looking wooden contraption. A new one? Sealing down were sticky with the grime like everything else in the chamber. A cold draft moved you along to the chasm that awaited you at the bottom. Giant underground ravine opened up before you. Even your torch couldn't properly light up the area. There were iron grid platforms suspended above a seemingly bottomless chasm. Oh, the prison. The platforms were mounted on cavern walls and linked together with a shaky-looking bridge. I think the side you were on had... No. That's where we fought the tit monster. The side you were on had a few individual prison cells in a row, or maybe not. What awaited you on the other side of the bridge was shrouded in darkness. The prison cells. Lit up the prison cells, but all of them appeared locked. Some of the locks were too rusty to even function properly anymore. There appeared to be no way inside the bars. Not that you missed anything important. The torchlight revealed just regular prison utilities like piss buckets, chains, and a couple of skulls belonging to the previous residents. A giant underground ravine opened up before you. Even your torch couldn't properly light up the area. There were iron grid platforms suspended above a seemingly bottomless chasm. The platforms were mounted on the caverns walls and linked together, shaking like you walked up the stairs cautiously. The stale and greasy air greeted you upstairs. Oh wait, I wasn't done down there. Walk over the bridge. You cautiously walked up to the bridge. Just putting some weight on the thing caused a couple of nuts and bolts fall down to the endless depths. You braved across it. The bridge felt like it was about to collapse at any moment, but somehow it remained together. The other side of the ravine was more or less identical to the one where you just came. There were 3 cells in a row. At the end of the platform, there was... Okay, so... Examine the ravine. You realize something now that you look at the ravine from the other side. Next to the man-made platforms in the darkness, there were huge statues caved on the walls with the brick walls of the... on the cavern walls where the brick walls of the prison area ended. The statues were figures from olden times, clad in armor. Only their appearance wasn't that of humans. No, their figures appeared more reptilian. The appearance and the condition of the statues suggest that they were a lot older than anything that had been built around them over the years. They were probably even before the whole fortress existed in the first place. There were... Okay, so let's check the prison cells. All the cells were locked. One cell particularly caught your attention. There was a huge naked creature inside. Its features looked human, but the person must have been at least 2 to 5 meters tall, if not more. The upper body of the thing was shrouded in darkness. For a moment, you thought the creature was still breathing, but you figured it must have been just flickering, torch-creating illusions, surely. You walked away as quietly as possible, regardless. That's a cock monster. Go to the corridor. The corridor took you to a small intersection. To your left, there was a doorway into a small room, and to your right, there's a corridor that continued deeper. The room looked like it had once belonged to an army officer. There was numerous weapon racks in the room positioned next to an empty shelf. At the back of the room, there was a wooden desk with an impressive-looking leather recliner behind it. That's where we pulled the switch, I think. A lever. Behind the desk, you noticed a small cast iron chest and what seemed like a rusty lever. That was shut. Yep, you know me. Like the weapon racks. There were a few swords and spears still left in the rack. It looked like there might have been more, but looters probably had taken everything that looked half decent and valuable. One of the swords wasn't completely rubbish. One of the spears appears to be surprisingly in good shape. You couldn't carry both around, and you didn't want to overcome yourself. Iron spear. Your distant change rattled by the chasm. Seems like the small commotion caused by exploration reached the ears of someone or something. The room looked like it had... Let's check the chest. The chest had a thick and durable looking lock. It must have been just that too, as it had survived the test of time and undoubtedly a myriad of looters. You tried forcing it open, but with no luck. If all the thieves from the past 100 years had given up on the chest... Yeah, hey, yeah. It would have been very unlucky that it was you who would have finally been the thing to break the thing. Allowed to crack the vein. Oh. Room looked like it had one to the officer. Back the lever. It looked like the mechanical lever used to control something. You tried pulling it, but it was stuck. It didn't budge even a little. It was a curious little thing, but its purpose would remain a mystery to you. You heard an ear-piercing screech. It sounded like a cell door was just forced open. Steady scraping sounds closed in on you as you felt a terrifying presence advance in the darkness. Oh, wait. You went in death to try to get a decent vantage point as the scraping noise grew louder and louder. A huge human creature entered the room. It was naked, revealing abnormally muscular and scarred physique. Its left arm was missing, replaced with what looked like a long pole or rod full of thorns and other sharp projections. The striking feature of the abomination was its head. Oh shit. The thing had a head of a crow, and it was not just a mask. The feathers were growing down its neck too. Its empty, glaring eyes seemed to stare right through you from the darkness of the doorway. The crow gave a loud call that was mixed with a deep, resonating growl of an anguished man. That was all the warning you got as it charged straight at you. The creature swung furiously at you with its left mauler. Oh, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Cast hurting. You didn't have the time to... Oh. You knew perfectly well how to utilize the dreadful weapon as its thorns spikes scrape the skin off your back. You're surprised by the mercy shown as the crowd finished you quickly with just... Oh. Oh, that's a whole game, bruh? That's funny as fuck. That's crazy. Okay, we can just fast forward it. Oh. Is without the text adventure? I mean, can I just like spam click through all of it? And just make sure I don't misclick my choices? A bridge, I still get the items though, or no? I'll just spam. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, this doesn't matter. Oh, oops. Here, oh yeah, yeah. Fuck. We did do that. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, bruh. Oh, we landed it. Okay. Um. Okay. I couldn't open that chest, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Get deeper to the darkness. Your torch pushed through the darkness. A dancing light flickered on a lone skeleton chained on the wall. The corridors circled back to the great chasm and its suspended platforms. The gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed on this end of the ravine. You notice a rope tied to the platform. On the other end of the rope, you saw a corpse belonging to the archaeological expedition. The person had apparently hanged himself. The horrors of the dungeon must have been too much for him. You saw faint shapes in the darkness. The platform seemed to continue on the other side. God knows how large this man-made area really was. The gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed on this end of the ravine. You pulled the corpse up. You were right on your assessment. The person had modern clothing that looked like that of the stereotypical Western archaeologist. The person had nothing of value. You did pick up the rope, though. The gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed on this end of the ravine. There was... Oh. Already checked it? Okay. Footsteps were the only thing echoing the air apart from occasional water droplet heard in the distance as you headed back. What am I missing here? The bridge remains and looked down. The castle very deep. The creature couldn't have survived the fall. That's what you kept saying to yourself anyway. You were standing on a grid. Okay. Do I have to check the prison cells now? Did you miss anything important? The torchlight revealed just a regular prison, utilities like piss buckets, chains, and a couple of skulls belonging to previous residents. All I can do is go back up. Go back up, you once again heard the echo inside your head. This time you could almost understand some words. Deeper, you must delve deeper. Your path must have been somewhere at the bloody chamber. There are two circuits in the chamber. One led to the ground level that you just escaped, while the other one led to lower levels. In the middle of the chamber, there was a rather... But it wants me to go deeper. You didn't notice the gaping hole at the center of the chamber until you got closer and touched. The wooden contraption had been built around as a freight elevator of sorts, lifting and lowering items and people if necessary. The contraption itself stuck out just by not being stained with blood and filth like everything else. Judging by some of the equipment around, the elevator must have been used by the same archaeological expedition that had set up the tents outside. You could have used the contraption yourself too if you had some rope with you. You tied the rope tightly to the wooden beams and threw the loose end down to the pit. A cold draft could be felt coming from the depths below. You headed down. You climbed into the claustrophobic bloody pit. The pit opened up and the area that revealed itself was even more open than the ravine upstairs. There was a huge cavern beneath the fortress ruins. The rope ended up on top of a crashed wreckage. An iron cage had crashed on the rocky ground from the pit you came from. A closer inspection suggested that it was an elevator of some kind. Needless to say, it wasn't functional anymore. You stood on solid ground next to the wreckage. The cavern was huge. Your torchlight left you standing in the middle of the darkness with no points of interest apart from the makeshift campsite with a couple of tents and some archaeological equipment. Check the campsite. As you walked up to the tents, you noticed that there were no signs of life there. The archaeological crew was gone. The campsite had a couple of tents side by side, open crates full of digging and equipment, and a makeshift table full of various documents scattered around. Behind the camp, you found a larger digging site. The first tent had sleeping bags and clothing scattered about. Among the useless junk, you managed to find 5 matches. The second tent was mostly the same story, except there was a collection of archaeological findings on a table. After your initial excitement, you noticed, however, that those findings were only run-of-the-mill artifacts, pieces of broken vases and other trinkets of no use. Among the junk, you picked up an ornament lantern. The campsite had a couple of tents side by side. Check out the documents. The documents were written in Bremen, so you couldn't make sense of them really. There were some very official-looking papers among them, which suggested that the expedition orders came from someone high up in the Bremen office, maybe even from the Kaiser himself. A report documented each item from the digging site. There were pictures of the said items etched on the paper. The items looked mundane for most parts, but all of them had carvings on them that were unlike anything you had seen before. They didn't match with any culture you were aware of. One document caught your interest especially. It had a sketch of a cubic object with various ornaments and sigils carved all across it. Something about this item raised the hair on your arms and made you sick from your stomach. There was something special about this cube, no doubt about it. Oh. The campsite had a couple of tents side by side. Go to the digging site. The digging site was bigger than how it looked initially. The site expanded to nearby cliffs and a wooden platform leading down to a dark chasm. Descending down to the dark depths, the echoes of your head returned once again. Misguided soul, can't you hear my call? The words are clear this time around. Good, finally. The voices became ever more clear. The archaeological crew had been digging deep and revealed something that should have stayed hidden. An ancient structure that could clearly be seen protruding from the rocky surface. The structures looked almost like the remains of a city from another time. The wooden platforms took you straight to them, and a ladder was set to lead you inside what looked like a temple or some other place of worship. You climbed in. Most of the temple was dilapidated by the time, but you could still spot some murals on the walls that depicted rituals and gods not known in this day and age. Even if you only witnessed glimpses of something larger, the scale of the buildings already impressed you. It wasn't like anything you had ever seen. Eastern Sanctuaries, the city of Mon, Abyssonia, they all paled in comparison. The voice inside your head was getting loud. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. You dug the rubble from with your bare hands. You turned over wooden structures and pushed away the stone pillar. And there it was, the source of the voice. A burnt and withered head. A severed head, to be more precise. The head had deep lines running across it. In the place of his eyes were dark and empty sockets. The only hair on his head was the sparse mustache under his big nose. Oh. I wasn't expecting a worm like you weaseling its way to this deep in the dungeon, but I'll take what I get. All earthworms do after all is dig. Your garments, maybe you do have more than a camel spunk in place of your brains. You are a yellow mage, are you not? You confirm the suspicion of this beheaded oddity. Figures. This is why a measly maggot like yourself could hear my call very well. Kneel before me, for I am your master, Nasrahah, the doom and terror of the modern man. That name, Nasrahah, that was a name you were not expecting to hear. It was a name even the yellow mages only talk in the darkest hours of the night. Nasrahah, the harbinger of the burning crusade. Nasrahah, the bringer of torment. Nasrahah, the doom and terror of the modern man. The great wizard from the eastern sanctuaries went by many names. He indeed was your master, for this beheaded wizard was the one who gave birth to yellow mages and their ideology. Only that had happened over thousands of years earlier. There were no records of Nasrahah for at least 500 years. Quack. You are a lucky bastard, lucky indeed. There is a man I want skinned alive. After that, I want to rip off their spines. Those maggots, they will slump before me, limp and feeble. Your master seemed to be surprisingly up to date with the twists and turns the world had taken since his absence. He had a mission for you. As a yellow mage, you were supposed to follow your own ambitions and greed, but there was a lot you could learn from this death-defying wizard that could further your knowledge on dark matters greatly. You decided to play along. You were sure that this terror of the modern man was perfectly aware of your reasoning too. That was the typical relationship between a master yellow mage and their apprentice after all. You were to travel to a small country in the Eastern Europa with the beheaded wizard to a town called Prieval? Your master promised events of cosmic proportions. The stars were aligned for something big to happen, something that would turn the tides of the world for good. The head left out details from his story on purpose, but that did little to bother you. You had just jumped to the deep end of the otherworldly world. You wouldn't have asked for more. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for the trip? Stock up on medical goods. Must find 2 blue vials and a cloth fragment. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of this horrors that would wait you in Whatever the price, the opportunity was too interesting to pass. With mixed feelings, you continued onward. Oh. And this is now the intro of the game? Or do I skip this now? I'll just say no. I was about to get mad if there was no way to save that, like after all that. You feel like someone was watching you while you slept. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. We're in his radius now. Better not let me down. Oh, wait. You can walk diagonal? Oh, this changes the game. Oh, yeah. This is a sequel. That's crazy. Dirty toilet paper. We're up next. Alright, well, so we go to I don't know if we can go through the door. That also looks like a doorway outside. Is this door openable? Look through the window. The cabin seems pitch black. What's over here? Okay. Okay. Huh. Mushroom stew. Let's take a look at myself. I like this menu a lot, although... Okay, so top is that. Skills is this. Hurting. Rev point. Okay, so this kind of goes hand in hand, so that's good. Equipment. Okay, so I got... It's a... Oh! I just want to focus on the otherworldly. Okay. And then beheaded wizard. Attacks occasionally. Okay, so we have... That's fire. That's crafting. Just settings. I think that's quit. What, that purse? All these secrets, something feels off. Oh yeah, it's just becoming a wall. Wait, this one looks openable. No. This one looks openable. No. Place is not. Oh, you. I've been looking for you everywhere. Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we're in? Yuck, yeah, feisty one. The eyes of the janitor bulge out from the sockets as his expression intensifies. We can do it the hard way too. Already? Oh, his penis is out. Urgh. Okay. Well, I can't do any of this yet. I need a rev point. I'm gonna freaking die already. Oh, I have a rev point. Fuck. I think that's a rev point. No, I don't. It's not a rev point. Imbecile, slit your throat and flay you alive. That'll teach you. Fat chance, but I need you in my sweatshop. I'm gonna freaking die. This guy's hurting on his penis. It's gone now. Damn, I'm already having to use my heals. Am I dead? Maybe I'll survive this hit. Oh, I gotta hit his legs first. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he missed. Yeah, I don't have the sensor on this one. I died already. I'll teach you to run away, yeah. Damn. See, this is what you get for nothing to me. You deserve every bit of what's coming to you, maggot. Let's see you dash around like a little jailbird without these chicken thighs of yours. Oh no! Oh no! My character just chilling. Now get back to work. Then I walked away. Apparently he has other things to look after as well. Your voice is echoing from the bed of wizard. Chicken shit. Do as the man told you and get back to work. Oh no. This is not a good way to start. Oh no. This is not the way to start the game. With no legs. Oh, and I'm bleeding. I'm about to die. What? I feel like you're losing your mind. That's the new gods, isn't it? Isn't this what's his name? Oh, that's the what's his name? And this is the what's his name? The tormentor guy. And that's the dominator guy. And is that the nerd? I didn't have to use my healing items, huh? Fuck. I didn't know all this shit was gonna happen. Yeah. Ah, there you are. The moon. It must be the moon god, you ponder. You read some vague tales about it during your time at the Amon libraries. Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You were going deep into that rabbit hole. To show his goodwill, my master has mended your wounds and tatters this once. Damn! I didn't have to heal at all. Now you are safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. You are welcome. Since our words cannot possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that this is the delinquent one, Rur, the trickster moon god. You knew it. And me, you can call me Perkel. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. Perkel. The name does sound familiar to you, but you are not sure where you've heard it before. You are the dreamer. He is the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. The festival of Termina is upon us. Termina? You finally remember where you've heard the name Perkel before. The deity is often linked with the so-called festival of Termina. Information about the festival is murky, but it is often associated with times of great turmoil. Many massacres in history have been blamed on this deity and the moon. Horrible acts have been committed in the name of lunacy. You can remember much else. The moon god in general is shrouded in great mystery, and his ways are often left unexplained. It is a festival to give you, the humans, a peek to grandeur and a chance to reach for illustrious heights. The festival to end all festivals. This must all be very confusing to you, so I won't burden you with any more exposition and information at this very moment. If you progress further, I'll gladly answer questions later down the road. Let us meet again under the moonlight. You hear voices from the beheading wizard. Wake up, maggot. Train, it feels like it stopped. You hear voices echoing from the beheading wizard. I trust you got the gist of things. Let us proceed. We have work to do. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. Something seems off, though. This is not the moon god's usual modus operandi. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. Trust no one but me, obviously. As long as you do what I say, I don't actually care about the trust part, either. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. Now move it, maggot. Damn, so I ended up using healing items, not knowing that I was going to be healed. Let's exit. Okay, there we go. Is that a map? These are sheets of perfect. You find a common menu on pre-heal map. Cool. The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm late already. Oh. And that's my stamina bar? Okay. Oh, this is cool. So that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. What's this shit show now? Oh, the sleepy one got up. Damn, my brother's still at McDonald's. Holy shit. You must be just as close as the rest of us. The train left us all here at the outskirts of the city. All the trained personnel, everyone's gone, no explanations. Yeah, that's one way to put it. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. These fools, they have no knowledge of things to come. In any case, we decided to stay and wait for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, maybe you can just take a seat inside and try and relax. Your outfit. It looks interesting. Who are you? Your voice is echoing from the beheaded wizard. You are their doom and torment, an embodiment of chaos, the peoples of the terror of the modern man. My name is Marina. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard, but a child trying to play with magic, pathetic. My name is Olivia. Lovely to meet you all. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. A poor sod, a measly librarian waiting to be devastated. You could call me August. You keep an eye on this one. Okay. Karen Suar, a journalist on duty. I already sense this bitch is an arrogant piece of filth. Hey, I'm Heinrich. A weakling with no remarkable features whatsoever. Damn, August is raw? That's 5 then. Yo, that maggot carries filthy secrets. Dig them up. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw the dream too, right? Everyone saw the same dream. Can you believe this? The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina, it all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in a way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This was like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be a part of. They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. Miserable fool. When people are this dim-witted, they don't even deserve to learn the truth. Osen game's a dickhead. So that means he's raw to me then. I fuck with him. I wish I had your capacity and feast, but I really have a hard time really fucking with everyone, but also be like, leave me be. I have That's fire. I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. That's a reference. That's that fucking Dead Rising Frank West reference. I don't need some flaky iPad foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share. Okay, that's fire. I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell from a first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. Deep sigh. I take it that we're done here. As much as I like it, I don't have the time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Look, up there over the forest. And you see the tower standing erect in the mist? That tower marks the center of Preheval. You can hike... Preheval. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Looks pretty far to me, man. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. Enough of this nonsense. We need to get going or start killing. Either is fine by me. You know where to find us if anything comes up. Wait here, I guess. Not in a hurry. Day 1. No log with the... I don't know what the fuck that said. I got an ending on the first game, yeah. It wasn't a good ending, but... I can attack him off rip. A bit foggy. True enough, but it is peaceful in its own right, don't you think? Okay, so those items got used, right? Yeah, they did. Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Gorgoroth, the destroyer of men, who he who ushers a new dawn with force and violence. Gorgoroth is the other part of the most primal duality, creation and destruction, where the other doesn't exist without the other. The word destruction is often associated with the evil of the world. This is, of course, is foolishness. There is no room for new creation if the slate is not first burnt clean and empty. A man fears destruction. Man gets accustomed to peace and quiet. Man grows fat and afraid of change. Change is inevitable, just as Gorgoroth. What one needs to understand is that the destruction is of pure kind. It does not target one man specifically, it just exists. Gorgoroth is associated with the god of creation, Sylvian, and their child, the god of nature, Vinishka. Gorgoroth offers the mankind the blessing of blood magic. Constant sacrifices in his name will maintain the relationship. The mark of Gorgoroth raises the physical strength of its wearer. The text includes a sigil of Gorgoroth and instructions on how to use it. Good afternoon. It's Kita Tanaka. Good to make your acquaintance. It's really troublesome what has come of our train trip. I'm not entirely certain what to do. I have some urgent business in the city. Should I go on foot or wait for the train to go? I think you're right. The city isn't far after all. I get to sightsee the local flora and fauna while at it. Oh, so we have the whole gang here. They look cool. Honestly, bro, this kind of reminds me a little bit of SMT. Just a little bit. A little bit. But I have to give me 1 second. My cats are screaming because I need to feed them. I'll be right back. All right. I don't know if it's better if I just talk to everyone. Uh, we'll walk forward. My brother said he got my order. Okay, let's see what's going on around here. Wait, do you walk faster going? Oh, that was that. Rotten meat platter. Take some. Put inside the piece. Okay, that might be good. Turnip. Oh, okay. Wait, I picked. Oh, it was a lavender. Its own thing on the ground. Mushrooms. This plant, this scissors, poison. Maybe it's better to leave it. Okay. A blue herb. The hell was that? That part of the music? An eerie silence fills the air, devoid of any life. There's blood. What is that? What on earth is going on? They are dead. A hacked off leg. Oh shit. Oh! The fuck? An empty bucket. Ritual circle carved here. You could actually use it if you had something to draw with. This is horrible. So should we report this to someone? The local police? Should I have talked to everyone? Maybe they might wander too. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's see. Oh, they're all gone. Okay. That's spooky. Unless they went inside the train. What does this say? Agreeable Old Town, Maiden Woods. And what's up here? Nothing. Okay, it's caved in. Darkness slowly creeps from the deeper woods. What? Whoa, what the fuck? Termina's upon us. What the fuck? Is the guy following me? It's a scream of ramblings. You are not alone. Blue vial. What is going on? Oh, nah. I ain't doing this. I took some smelly toilet paper or used toilet paper or something. That's funny. Oh, shit. The ritual crucifix. They used to have these in the olden times, but you've never seen one in person. The smell and sight of the sacrificed corpse is repulsive for like throwing. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is like Resident Evil 4. Oh, 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 oh. Am I back in the forest? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wait, are they still following me? Oh. Options about items. I got salmon snake around. What the fuck is that? Oops. Oh. Burns and play. Ooh. I really like this guy's design too, man. This shit's crazy. What does this do? Stubborn, certain limbs are best to do the attack of the enemy's carrying a weapon, or you best to deal with that particular limb first. Going straight for the head might be tempting, but attacking such a guarded body part in the heat of battle might prove very difficult. Taking out legs will often rock the balance of the enemy and make them vulnerable for headshots. As the fight goes on, you'll get more revved up naturally, as indicate with your points, increasing every turn. Use 1 or 2 points to boost your strength, or 3 for an additional attack to your strength. There are also different skills that require rev points. These are mentioned in the skill descriptions. Sometimes the enemy might be prepared for a devastating attack. These attacks cause massive damage or other status ailments that prove out to be insufferable. Most of the time, these attacks are telegraphed somehow on the previous turn, and you can see them coming. You can either dodge devastating attacks by guarding, or you can risk it and face the coin of judgment. The coin of judgment is your last chance in dodging the incoming attack. You can affect your chances by throwing the lucky coin into the mix by holding Shift key while you choose either heads or tails. Ultimately, your fate will be chosen by the higher powers. You can use various different firearms in the field before even initiating a combat encounter to weaken or to kill the enemy before they get to the striking distance. Just have a firearm equipped, some ammo to spare, and press shift. The effects of your attack might vary from enemy to enemy. Weaker foes might even get killed from a single hit. Oh, okay. Hold shift to run. Running slowly depletes your stamina. If you run a stamina child, you need a short time to recover and catch your breath before you're able to run again. If the enemy spots you, you will go into tension mode where stamina depletes at an alarming rate. This tense moment will luckily pass by fairly fast. If you have firearms equipped, you can't run. No running and gunning. If you have injured your legs, no running either. There's a lot more to survival, but hopefully this lesson will get you started. Good luck. The fuck? It is locked from 2 padlocks. So the padlock has an eagle and the other has a carving of a 2-headed lion. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I just. Oh my god. I don't know why I went up there. Dripper is fast with a rusty pipe raised as a weapon. Almost seems to tense up at the heat of attack. Your words are vain. The measures clear out for Bud. Fuck, I think I'm fucked here. I need to get revved up, don't I? I can't use these. Oh, I have to guard and I get a rev up that turn. Oh, wait, this is a passive. Don't I have a rev point if it's yellow? Oh, that's fire. I have them, but I can't use it. Why can't I? I literally can't use my spell. Or oh, it's the blue one. $2. Okay. Alright, I gotta figure out that rev up mechanic. I see what you mean, but I'm wondering if it's getting heavier and heavier. That thing was open. Oh. Vodka. Oh, he can't even get to me on this side. Loser. Can I rip cloth off those? Probably shouldn't go in here, but oh. Lucky coin. Fast. Yeah, for sure. There's a wooden chest here. Open it. Tails. Yes, sir. Bayonet. The truth under the moonlight. Chalk. Okay, so I can draw on that. And that's for a sacrifice, I suppose, right? I'm just guessing. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, square up then. Alright, so if they're all blue, I can't use the thing. Or do I have to get a yellow to allow myself to rev? Then I rev up, hurting. Probably should have used it on his fucking arm. I'm forgetting. Oh, okay, okay. You do it the same turn. You do it the same turn. You get a red point every turn, and cause you have that decision, you get 2 for guarding. Oh, okay. I can just hit their torsos? Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that, bruh? What the fuck? That creeped me the fuck out. Oh, this is better. Okay. Uh, uh. And saw their heads off? Okay. I can't. Oh, when I'm able to, you're saying. Oh, saw off his head. Kind of sounds like when you have like when you get like a bendy straw and he just, yeah. Pray for the new gods, give an offering. Oh, should I wait and stock up on them before sacrificing? Or do I just sacrifice them and I better keep doing it? Okay. Oh, you need 3 to get anything. The suffering, the agony. You play the secret song that echoes from within. The sound that is like rages through flesh. Can you hear it? Yes, you can hear my voice after all. You who came with the offering, ask, and thou shalt receive. Receive a soulstone shard. O explorer of the further regions, farewell. The air got lighter again. Feel like a burden is off your shoulder. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing me mind. Pussy monster started. They need to quench. Alright, we'll take a sip of this vodka, I suppose. Something I can do. Hello, my 50? We could chill for a bit. This is like Project Zomboid. And I can sleep here to save. Well, we better do Spence. We better get things done the right way. I don't know if I should rest. Let's see if I can even use a weapon. Okay. Oh, if you do, you'd advance the day. Okay, so in this game, I need to basically go as far as possible in one day, and then sleep to advance the day. Damn. What the fuck? Oh! Fuck it, let's fight. I see what you were saying, bruh. Okay. Okay, so that's where you're talking about you have limited saves. You're trying to get shit done in that day so you don't get a bad ending, because if you advance a day, shit's gonna change and you lose out on an ending. Okay, I see. Okay, so it's like Dead Rising kind of in this game, where or even like Final Fantasy 13, Part 3. You want to get as much shit done in that time frame. Oh, okay. Do enemies respawn, or do they stay dead like in the first game? Well, for the most part, they stay dead. Not much physical trauma present. Maybe he suffered a heart attack or died because of some other disease or poison. Hold your diary. So enemies respawn. Oh shit. Oh, they have guns? Oh, okay. Please help us. Hey, I'm just gonna watch some TV if you don't mind. Oh, jeez. You don't even know I'm here, bro. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Damn, so I feel like this one might be even harder without a guide, bruh. Um, Slip on by ya. Oh, these are. They're crying. Could it be sad? What is that? The earliest says it's like a several weeks old, while the most recent one's gonna be freshly cut. The dark corner of the unwanted and undesired, where they were dumped and diseased. Stillborn, and now the moon scorch. Welcome, oh fresh one. Welcome to the shit pit of pre-evil. One of the ever-watching Eye of the Dead. I want more though. I want the one who swiped half the old town down, the woods. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. Show no remorse. Let their blood flow. Let the blood flow through you, man. Damn, she's like scratching her face off. God. God tier. Wait, so Gertrude, you haven't finished the first one then, huh? Wait, why do you want to fight me, but the other guys don't? The other guys are nice. Everyone else is being my friend. I think you're just scared, Gertrude. Why do you want to fight me, man? I'm just being friends with everyone. Pricked his ass. Oh, brother. Don't you get it, man? I'm just trying to be friends. What? What's tracking me in here? Rotten meat. What's this? Spectate. It's too dark down there. You cannot see anything but darkness. Some kind of maintenance tunnel going deep underground. That does lead into ever-pressing darkness. Smells neutral. No idea what liquid is based on that. Find a vial of oil. I feel like there's so many branching paths in this one. I'm like not. Well, I can't do anything with this yet. Saw blade. Get away from me, dude. I've had enough of this bullshit. Dude. I just got lavender. Leave me alone, bro. Alright, I already went this way. Unless it goes further down, does it? No. That's pretty cool then. Pussy monsters are weak from hunger. Oh, whoa. Oh, my lord. Okay, let's go look at some food we got. Don't want to eat a meat pie yet. We can have let's eat a carrot. That's good for you, man. Is that a bad person? Hello? Are you bad? It's you. Just what the hell's going on in this town? The locals, did you get attacked too? I'm glad I took my pistol with me. This scoop just became bigger. I have to be careful what I wish for in the future. I have my connection to different organizations and groups. One of the resistance groups against the Bremen army tipped me that something was about to go down here in Preevil. Apparently, there is a very specific reason why Bremen army occupied this area. Oh my, yeah, my brother's still at McDonald's. Hold on. I know, bruh. He's waiting for my mom's fries. They told him someone is taking care of that order. And then my fries have been were the first ones done, and they've been he's had them a whole hour ago, and he's still waiting for my mom's one order of fries. And then I don't know if he got his yet. He said your fries are mad cold, so yeah, it's just fries. I don't know. I know, bruh. I don't know anything else really. I can't believe I wasn't even warned about this place. That guy will have hell to pay once I get back to the civilization. Why do you want me to kill her? I was gonna play as her, I'm pretty sure. I was, but I'm not sure what to do now. My guess is that the city won't be much better either. We don't do anything. I work alone. I have a scoop to investigate. Now that the stakes just got higher, that's all. It won't be safe alone. Are you worried about me or yourself? I'm sorry, but you'll probably be a lot safer if you just return to the train. Hey, I wouldn't get anything done if I ran back home, my tail between legs every time things escalated. This is nothing. I've seen way worse. You've seen worse than this. Wait, so when I kill them, I get a skill? But like those people become party members eventually, and I could just sacrifice them. Is that the whole point? Do they attack me eventually? Like As, what the fuck? Oh, okay. But what if I die? I can try it later. I'm sure I'll see her again when I'm ready. Oh yeah. Doesn't seem to work. Oh nah, bruh. How come he can see me? Oh, okay. Oh, you want war too, dude? Holy shit. He has a gun. Yo, check out his trigger finger. Oh my god, I'm shot! Oh no! Holy shit. .303 ammo. Your head is mine. Damn, he fucked me up. And my mind. My mind is warped. Well, good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. Oh, I like how it has stats. It tells you now. That's good. I can look around here. White vial, good. Oh, back at that place? Yeah, I guess I could check it out. Yo. Um. So, you come around here often, dude? Or like, okay. So I should try to get more heads. How many where do you see heads at? Body bag? I have 3 heads. I don't know, bruh. He's low-key broken ball. Oh! I really gotta hurt you, man. Oh, so you basically get free heads. Perish, fool. Oh, you can rev up multiple times? Yeah, they give you free head. That's what McDonald's is serving today. Free head. Better get on that. So these guys don't fight me back. This man is crying in pain. What is going on there? Leave me be. Just leave me. Damn, poor guy. Take it off, please. Lois. That's what Lois Griffin wears to bed. With Peter. Just one glimpse at the moon. Damn, bro, I'm using so much healing though. I need to heal again. If I didn't use those fucking... Dude, if I didn't use those fucking potions against that slaver guy earlier. They do want to rip their face off, in fact. Hi, little guys. How does he seem... Oh, it's a bridge. I thought it was a wall. How do you miss someone who's just standing there? You fool. Wait, dude, do you not see what I'm doing? I'm up to no good right now. I'm gonna go to jail for killing all these people. No, my bone's all cracked. Dude. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna guard. Jeez Louise. Jesus. My mind is being warped by time and space. I got a key. Oh, but now I don't have a thing, so I can't get anymore. Okay. But well, I am going insane if I keep using magic. Um, how do I make a torch? Light brings use it to light a fire. I guess I need a stick or something. Wait, what's that? Broomstick. I guess not. Oh, I have a bunch of heads. I can go turn them in right now. Did I already go in this shack? Oh yeah, I was to go down there. Oh, there's a whole path up there I didn't go to. Okay. Wait, was it down here? Unable to escape from the door? Oh, maybe the sacrifice was back the other way. Oh, it's just to be stuck. Okay. Lake. Person is barely alive. You can already hear her death rattle coming from him. He is dead now. You find 2 shillings. What a wonderful world. Oh, look at these. Golden chanterelle. Chanterelle. Oh my god! Motherfucker! I'm out of here! Oh my god. My brother's still there, and they're telling him to go back in line to wait for the next order of fries. I mean, I'll eat cold fries. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I was gonna make my dinner today. I have cold fries right here. But wait, did I already loot these? I did. This map seems fucking huge. See, so like, so far, I'm just like, I'm like a little overwhelmed because like, first game, you already know your goal is to go down. for the most part, and then you can just find things along the way. Where did I sacrifice the fucking heads at? Was it back here? Am I just dumb? Was it in here? No, right? It wasn't here. Yeah, this map just seems like so fucking big. Did I sacrifice the heads in here? No, right? Wait, yeah, so... Oh, you can open the map. Oh my god, this map is huge. What the fuck? Oh my god. Shopping district, Hollow Tower. What the fuck? I really don't know where I don't remember where I... Can I break this? Hey, I'll take soggy fries. He's bringing my barbecue sauce, so I'm cool with that. Oh, it's down here. I'm not even really hungry, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll shovel him down me gullet. I think he said he got it all. He left here. I texted him at 5:16 and he's just leaving McDonald's at 7:44. That is insane. It isn't drive, he's like inside. I'll explore the further regions. Farewell. The air got light again. Did I get nothing? What what happened? You go into crafting. Oh, okay. Okay, so I made 2 soul stones. Okay, cool. I don't think I have anything to fix me getting scared. Oh wait, I have lavender. About the best I can do. Cool, crafting shit. Book of Enlightenment. Skin Bible chapter Venushka. Man in Dreams Flyer. Digit Poet is left here open. The language has changed a great deal since then, and you don't bother seeing the effort right now. Hmm. What is this place? Where am I right now? The Mayor's Manor. I don't know if I want to use my key yet, though. If I find a party member, I can break those doors down instead of using a key. How did I get on this side? I completely forgot. In here, right? Oh yeah, when you follow the cave back. Bro, I'm trying to figure out like what is a good idea. I don't know. I mean, our goal is to make it to the Hollow Tower. Hunger is driving Pussy Monster mad. He's gone insane. I'm so lost right now. I didn't go upstairs, that's right. We forgot. Yeah, I'm just exploring for right now. Fight. For Almer's sake, you startled me. Don't go sneaking up on me like that. Now, if you'd excuse me. You walked right through me. You would not exist? Oh, you can? His eyes are darting around the ceiling. He's seemingly distressed. What are you doing here? Are you okay? Can you hear that? I can hear a clock, but I can't see the goddamn thing. Okay. I can smell rosemary and garlic. I'm starving. He's got a crazy expression on his face. You notice his eyes glazing right through you. Oh. Sorry about that. I didn't know what got into me. First, I was just lost in my thoughts, but next those thoughts consumed me. There's something wrong about this place. I came here to find something to eat, not just for me, of course, but food for the people on the train. I figured that could be my way of helping everyone in this situation. You saw all the food at the dinner table. This used to be the mayor's manor. He must have stashed all the food somewhere. Help me find the food storage and we'll be out of here. Any ideas of the food storage could be? No idea. Let me know if you find anything. How did you get here? It's okay, don't worry, I got it focused back. Okay. The same way you got here, what kind of question is that? But you're right, it is dangerous. What the hell's wrong with the people of the godforsaken place? Did I go up here already? Remember. That's where I came from. Every door is broken. Imagine if you just joined me or locked. Oh, cool. And I got a bunch of food on me. Bro, checking the wrong places. White vial. Welcome back. I'm just walking around. Exploring this big old map. I don't know if I want to use a key though. That's me problem. Oh, I didn't go in here before. Oh, there's a being, an entity. Hello? That's like one of the new gods. Oh? Um. Oh my god! My soul, my body, my... Oh my... He's gonna fuck you all... Oh no, no, no! Lusky sees the maniac grin on his face and you lose consciousness. What the hell? Oh, this seems a little racist, don't you think? I'm the only black man here and I'm strung up on a cross. I can't play the game better just yet. Gotta give me time. I gotta scale. Keep fading in and out of consciousness, but I'm gonna awaken fine. I'm gonna wake up in the real world. And I'm gonna go to work and get a proper job. They're still going. You feel dizzy, lightheaded, and hopeless. This must be it for you. Oh my. Let's get you down, my friend. I don't want to come down no more. I have no legs. Why do they always chop my legs off first? There is not much, but at least oh no. They're back already. Listen, I'll create a diversion and lead those poor people elsewhere. You have to get yourself out of here in the meanwhile. Here are your clothes and equipment. Get dressed quickly. I know it's a lot to ask, but do your best and try. I'll find you later. Just try to survive until then. You're up for it? Well, I'm off. Good luck. Oh no. I have no legs, man. Trying to get you behind to the town. Oh, pray haven, right? Wheeze the Nast men. Oh, Kaiser blocked the place off as off limits. Yeah, they most certainly did. And here, I thought the war was ready coming to an end. Oh, mayor. Oh, the old town got one. He meddled with them army boys. Although I heard the mayor kicked the bucket, a new one got there just now. Not that we got him elections. The other key is with the men O Kaiser. They got some business at the forest. Shady business cough. Oh, in the forest. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he got me. Why am I standing? How am I standing up? I'm so fucked. I'm dead. You fall here, fiend. God damn it, bruh. All that work gone already. All that work gone already. Okay.